What is going on, guys? The Real KJ3 here, and today I have one of two of my original PlayStations that is currently in need of repair. The special thing about this PlayStation that it is not the American version, it is actually the NTSJ version, model SCPH 5500. Although everything else is in great condition about it, including the buttons, what's actually in need of repair is the laser lens. And going on Amazon and everything, all of the cheaper routes have not proven anything good to me. So, what I'm actually going to be using is a laser lens replacement from TotalConsole.com. For a laser lens for a 20-plus-year-old console, this was actually rather expensive, so I'm hoping very good things come out of it, or else I'm going to be pretty disappointed I spent all that money on that. So, let's get to opening the box here. You're going to open it up from the side and take out the clamshell, and also inside of the box you have an extension ribbon cable. That was the difference maker between these and the $20 ones, is that the ribbon cables were too short for these models of PlayStation, and it was very hard to find anything that would be compatible. But opening up the clamshell, you have the laser lens replacement, and instead of it being black like the original, it is a light gray, but I mean it matches the other aesthetic of the actual console, so I'm completely fine with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip over the console and remove the screws and get access to the original laser lens. Okay, so next all I gotta do is remove the original ribbon cable and then the power cable that's right next to it. And then the whole laser lens just pops off like so. Then I gotta remove these rubber bushings that holds the console in place and gives it a little bit of bounce when you're inserting a disc, so it's not being crushed on there when you actually put in the disc. Now I'm going to take out the new laser lens and then put on those rubber pieces that I actually took off. And before I forget, I actually need to put on the power cable that is from the original laser lens. And I'm going to put these on here first. Okay, that looks good. Now what I'm going to do is put on the extension ribbon cable and then the power cable, and then it's time to put it in the PlayStation. Plugging in the cables is pretty self-explanatory. One goes in one and the other goes in the other. You can't mix the two up. It's too easy. And then the new assembly will just rest on those posts like so. It's going to have a little bit of bounce for when you do insert a CD, so just take note of that. So now that that's all installed, it's time to reassemble. Alrighty, so the first game I'm going to test is one that I had a hard time reading, but it's my Japanese copy of Tekken 3. And for a side note, when you actually do insert a disc, it's got a really nice amount of bounce and it has a nice comforting feeling when you do insert a disc, and that I did like. Anyway, let's power on the PlayStation and see what we get. Originally, it would not make it past the screen, it would just tell me to insert a PlayStation disc. So let's see what happens. Alright, looks like we are good so far. Let's see if it boots into the game and see if we have actual reasonable loading times. Looking good so far. Can't really complain. For a new laser lens, this is actually holding up pretty well. So I tested the loading times of arcade mode in Tekken Force and it actually came back pretty well. It had faster results by about 2 or 3 seconds of my stock PS1, that's my American version, but the game that I do want to test that it would give me absolute hell with is my copy of LSD Dream Emulator. I'm really hoping this does play the way it should because I'm going to be pretty upset that I got this copy and I'm not even able to play it. Come on. Yes, that is a huge relief. Alright, well, let's hope that it actually boots up to the actual animation sequence and I'm actually able to enter the game. It's looking pretty promising so far. I'll tell you what, it's actually really cool to actually own this game and be able to play it on a legitimate console instead of an emulator. Well, all of my games are playing like they're supposed to, so I'd like to say that this lens replacement has been a success. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more. I am doing a Saints Row the Third remastered gameplay, and follow me on Twitch at KJ3Streams while I do Call of Duty live streams. Check me out on Instagram at therealKJ3.exe where I post upcoming videos, links, and other pictures related to content like this. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.